AskReddit by Bean to the future. You can't time travel, but your phone has the internet from 5 years in the future. What do you search for first? Heavy update there yet? Heavy update. Updated the localization files. Removed sniper. Hey OP cherish 2015 while you can okay? Sound advice. Cure for type 1 diabetes. Doctors have been saying it's 5 years away for a while now. I was diagnosed 8 years ago and they were saying it back then too. Betty White and Keith Richards. I assume they'll both be alive but I want to know for sure. Deleted. I'd search to see if The Winds of Winter has been published yet. Sadly, Op said 5 years into the future only. All sports betting wins of the last 5 years. I don't need them all, I just need the biggest upsets. Nintendo Directs. Then I'll make predictions for a lot of things Nintendo will do, but I'll phrase it in an increasingly implausible way. After a few Directs, people will hopefully catch on and start believing everything I say. After 5 years, assuming I can't look into the future again, I'll start making random shit up and watch the internet argue about my predictions. Surely this can't be real, but his track record is impeccable. Brilliant. Imagine the Smash character leaks. Stock prices in 2025. Save up to buy a share. Profit. No, the real deal would be getting to see the price history of a stock rather than just its price in 5 years. That way you can make options plays and make way more money than you ever would just buying stocks. 2020 election results lol. Deleted. How close are we to be able to go to Mars? News headline from 2025. NASA plans to return to the moon in 2029. Ugh, perpetually always 4 years out. I'd try to be like Bill Murray's character by the end of Groundhog Day. Find out if there's any needless deaths from preventable accidents that I may be able to change. Obviously I'd have won the lotto too. This would give me plenty of resources and free time to become a local superhero. Edit. Based on the show Early Edition from the 90s. The only problem I could see with this scenario would be people trying to understand your selection process. Like, why did you save her from a car accident that day? My son was in a car accident only 2 miles away. Why didn't you save him? It certainly would turn as the rescues started to rack up. Well, I went to Reddit and found this post. Hello from 2015. You couldn't have given us a heads up a couple of years ago? Lottery numbers the last 5 years? Easy peasy. Week 1. Buy a ticket, win the lottery. Week 2. Buy a ticket, publicly post the winning numbers 3 minutes before the draw. Week 3. Publicly post the winning numbers 2 days in advance. Watch as everyone buys tickets with those numbers, wins the jackpot, then gets less than the value of their ticket as the prize pool is split between everyone. Bitcoin price history. The 21st of November, 2021 $126,000. Minecraft cave update. Edit, OMFG. And then you find out that they've changed like every aspect of Minecraft for the better, except for caves. They're still boring. Deleted. GTA V Remastered 2 will be out by then. Lotto numbers, sports results, stock market stats. Who said future end options are risky? Deleted. You mean Skyrim for the Samsung fridge? Grays. Sports. Almanac. Oolala. I search porn to see if the industry has gotten over its step-family obsession. Yes, but they only dropped the step part. Ghislaine Maxwell's suicide date. No. But there was a tragic car accident on the way to court. Besides the obvious, lottery, election, myself, etc., I would want to see if opera made a comeback after the pandemic, or if the virus was the final nail in the coffin of this art form, which has been slowly headed towards its demise for decades now. Edit. I should have said here that I'm a huge opera fan and I hope I'm wrong. And I'm not talking about the web browser. LA Opera generally draws a big crowd, at least the times I've attended. I've sat all the way in the back when that was all I could get. Lots of season ticket holders. My name plus obituary. If I get more searches, 2020, 2024 election results. COVID vaccine FDA approval parent company. TSLA, Goog, APPL, FB prices. You've given this a lot of thought. As stock market. And not tell any fucking one. Unless AskReddit. Like a fax from future me. Do not drink that coffee. Find out when the coronavirus was eradicated and invest in stocks accordingly. It took 181 years to eradicate smallpox, post-vaccine. Dank memes from the future so I can pre-repost them for that sweet karma. I'm gonna go all other monkeys pour on you and say that when you post those dank memes, you get minimal karma. But the person who reposts your stolen future memes gets the karma, which is who you steal them from in the future. COVID cure. Then cute kittens. Turns out, cute kittens are the cure. Is Stone Ocean animated? If Blizzard still has Diablo 4 in development, if I'm alive, if so, then to see if I am divorced. Priorities. Outcome of sporting events so I can place some bets. Also, I'd look up if my favorite music artists were still alive so if they were to die I could warn them. Wish I could have done this with Adam McAyoch of the Beastie Boys. Deleted. I'll write all the future match results. And I'll use it on the lottery, and I'll make money with it. Queen Elizabeth, if there were more searches available. Then probably see which countries still exist as they are now. See how COVID-19 played out. Memes so I can make an accurate "this is a meme" from the future. Then see what are the biggest breakthroughs of science in the last 5 years, probably at least medicine and energy. Also obviously lottery numbers or something. Okay Google, how did COVID-19 play out? The US surpassed 3 million deaths on Christmas Day 2024. The federal government is currently withholding the vaccine until they have injectable nanobots that have a less than 5% fatality rate in clinical trials. The rest of the world has not had a COVID-related death since 2021, and have banned travel to and from the US. I would check my mails and message apps to find out how I'm doing in the future. If the phone continuously updates, so that it always show the internet of in 5 years, then I would probably look for scientific breakthroughs like fusion and also for catastrophes. Then I would start writing messages to myself like a diary so I can see them in the present. And also in 2025 I would start copying the messages from then in 5 years and send them to myself so I can see the messages of the next 100 years assuming I live that long. Edit. I probably would write a script that copies the messages for me. If I had unlimited searches I'd probably look up the Reddit front page first. There's a lot of information in there that would give a good general explanation about that time period. And from there on I could search up anything that seems interesting while already having some context. You could post all the memes before they had been posted. Is Betty White still alive? I don't need a time machine to tell you that. Yes, she'll still be there in 5 years. Or 50. She'll outlive the heat death of the universe, then punch the queen to create a new Big Bang. Time travel. Practical application. I asked my 14-year-old as a conversation starter. He replied, "Big booty bitches." I hope he said it in the droopy dog voice. Bold of you to assume we'll make it another 5 years. This guy has the phone. He knows. Is Hunter x Hunter back yet? Only to be met with the comicbook.com article saying Togashi says he will resume Hunter x Hunter soon. Deleted. You could always pretend that they don't have that much time left and call them anyway. Lottery numbers. COVID vaccine. Hentai. Get them earlier than the other horny bastards. Cat girls. Weird, it just stops 3.5 years from now.